Welcome, and we appreciate you joining us wherever you may be in the Modexus world for another edition of Dr. Rouse in the House. Dr. Rouse, thanks for joining us today. How are you, sir?
Hey, Dr. Charlie is better than good, and it's always a pleasure, plum pleasing pleasure.
Fantastic. We sure appreciate your time, and this is always a great opportunity to learn some things that can affect not only our health, but our family, our friends, and the people that we choose to share with. If you enjoy these recordings, we hope you will check out the Modexus YouTube channel. You can just find us easy by just putting Modexus in the search, look for the official YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, and if there are recordings that you find of value, if you would, hit the thumbs up for us. That helps us get the word out to more people and change more lives, because we are about connecting people, products, and prosperity. So today's topic, Dr. Rouse, is something that's very important to us here at Modexus. We're the first company to bring a product to the world market that features dual form glutathione. The title is dual form glutathione. It's the next level protection for you. So the floor is yours. Educate us.
Well, let's start with the label of Lonacera longevity. Over here on the side, it says Cetria glutathione 100 milligrams. So I've had people for over a year now saying, well, I'm getting 100 milligrams of glutathione. But Dr. Charlie, you said the clinical research was at 1,000 milligrams. So in every two capsules, which is your normal dose, you are getting 1,100 milligrams, because down here in the proprietary label is Dr. Charlie's secret. So we don't let that go. We don't let everybody see that. But I can assure you that as a pharmacologist and somebody who studied the anatomy and the bioavailability of glutathione, we have what you're looking for. Now, up there in the clinical research university level, they found that a lot of people could not perform the ability to produce their own glutathione in proper amounts unless they had a catalyst. So we went back to the research. Yes, our proprietary blend is 1,000 milligrams of all the building block necessities to build it. But because they told us that people that take blood pressure pills or diabetic pills or cholesterol pills, or actually any pill that comes from the pharmacy, and that's a bunch of people, that their liver was being sidetracked and their glutathione wasn't coming into production. But research gave us the way out. Research, I love it. And we're talking about some major research. So Cetria, that's a trademark, preformed glutathione. 100 milligrams was the catalyst. It is what lights and makes this product spectacular. So now the 1,000 milligrams in the proprietary formula is activated by the 100 milligrams, and we're the only company that has figured that out, to put dual action glutathione. I've seen some people try to put lozenges in their mouth that hope they would get enough. They never will. I've seen people take powders and mix it in their juice and hope they will get enough. They never will, because this second action, the number 2 of the glutathione that's in Lonacera longevity of 1,000 milligrams, is different from all the building blocks that everybody else has. In biochemistry, they always told us in class, you better pay attention to every letter in your chemical, because sometimes the difference between a letter E and no E is as different as night and day. That's what made the difference in this product. One of the amino acids that builds the tripeptide, the 3 amino acids, is called cysteine, cysteine, but it is not absorbable. It gets broken down, and somebody might hope they get some, but they probably wouldn't get much. So we, being biochemists and knowing organic chemistry, we were able to pull together the cysteine. See, we'll leave the letter E out. We're talking 100 times more affecting, because we're talking about absolute purity of bioavailability. And so now, when we put 1,000 milligrams of building blocks, we're going to get it, because our Cetria, our dual action, has brought it all together. We call that stuff synergy. And synergy just means work together. Hey, look at us at Modexus. I guarantee you that if you depended on just Randy Anderson to sell the world's best products, he could only sell just so many. But when you pull us together in synergy and everybody works together, teamwork, look what's happening to the phenomenon of a great company. And that's what's happening in those products. Work together, teamwork. Cetria is the catalyst, and the basic 1,000 milligram building block is that glycine, glutamate, and cysteine. Cysteine instead of cysteine. Hey, nobody else has it. And I'm proud that Modexus was willing to say, we're in it because we like the research. That sort of answer your questions, Randy?
You always do a great job of answering the question, and I'm certainly grateful for that. I love it when we talk about team. Team is together, everyone achieves more, and we certainly are working on building that championship team, just like your Georgia Bulldogs, sir. They had a championship team. It wasn't any one person, it was everyone working together. So I do have a couple of quick questions, if I could. Some of the research, and I think it's important to point out, I mean, something we hear in the news a lot, or it's circling right now, it's just a buzzword, is NAC, or N-acetylcysteine. But what I think people really need to understand, and what Dr. Rouse, what you're speaking of in the proprietary formula, is just not something thrown together. It's also a patented blend that we have the license to be able to use. So first product to the world market that has
let me show you something. That is a bottle of NAC. And I want you to look right there. CYSTEINE. They are way down superior to our 1 dose, 2 capsules in monoceral longevity. We're 100 times stronger than NAC, 100 times stronger, because we're bioavailable. We're pulling it together, and we're pulling it in with all the other necessities that make it go. We didn't just put monoceral longevity together. It has major ingredients that keep it together and make it work. So, okay, there's NAC, there's monoceral longevity, and you know what? 2 amino acids, cysteine. Cysteine's 100 times better. So if I had to choose this or that, then I know which way I'm going, because I want my NAC. How about you?
Fantastic. What a great example and explanation. I think that breaks it down. It makes it very simple for people to understand. And you always do that so well, and we certainly appreciate that. So one last final on this before we wrap is, I know that, glutathione really came to the forefront. I mean, NAC's been around a long time. Glutathione really started coming to the forefront 2013, 2014, 2015. And can you direct people? I mean, I know there's a gentleman at Penn State, as an example, that did some great research on why this combination is so important. If you had any final thoughts, and where people could dig a little deeper if they wanted to.
And with that, you know, talking NAC now, just the basic principle, they're using it worldwide to treat excessive mucus production, the respiratory condition. But Lanocerra longevity is going to be much more improved in helping the lungs and the ears and the nose and the throat. So we use everything that we need to get all that done. And we're going to reduce the viscosity of the mucus in the nasal, throat, and bronchial secretion. So Lanocerra longevity would be a huge benefit to people with COPD, with asthma, with bronchitis, with cough, with inflamed airways. And look, man, when COVID-19 came along, they said, whoa, this thing's burning up people's lungs. Well, you know, that's a whole lot more than just mucus. That's an anti-inflammatory deal. And this product is going to go in there and clean up, and the combined ingredients just bring forth the health promoting benefits. And we're talking about any virus, every virus, make things happen.
Excellent. Dr. Rouse, thank you for breaking this down for us. You always do. You make it it's simple to understand. We made a commitment at Modexus to build the very best, to build the world's best immune support product with longevity. And with your guidance, we've certainly done that. And I'm so grateful to our CEO, Andrew Reinhardt, for making a commitment to do the best, to build the best. And I mean, hey, the stories that we have coming in from all over the world, for that matter, validate that we're on track with what we have with longevity. So Dr. Rouse, thank you so much for your time today. And for all of you that have taken time to join in, I'm going to encourage you, whoever shared this recording with you, please get with them, get more information. We can provide a free copy of a smart sheet for longevity. And even better yet, consider adding this product to your well care program for yourself and for your family, and all the other things that Modexus has available for you as well. So thank you for tuning in, and until next time, stay healthy.